Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barrel Bros podcast. The only podcast that reads you fortunes. Today's fortune is be yourself and you will always be in fashion. That's deep.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Is that really,
It's a fucking lie, but it's deep.
No, it's not really a fortune, but they used all of their magic like 100 years ago.
No.
So here we are.
Yeah.
Again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Again.
Let's see. It's been a while since the last podcast, and
We lost one of them.
yeah, we lost Poopcast, if anyone remembers that one.
I'm glad it's gone.
Let's see. So it's been a while since the last podcast, and then it's been about a week since I put up another video, and it's also been about a week since I put up a video on my channel as well.
God, what have you been doing?
School, going to work,
You didn't have a job
watching
last
Dragon
time.
Ball,
Watching Dragon Ball.
and
What the
that
fuck?
Did you not see
and playing
Vegeta?
Persona.
Did you not see Vegeta
Yeah,
on
dude.
his
Yeah,
home
I
screen?
saw it. I saw it
Dude,
on
come
his
on.
home
You
screen.
can't watch anything Dragon Ball and not want to change your computer screen to Dragon Ball Z. That is like a proven fact right there. If you watch anything with Dragon Ball, your computer...
Yeah, you've got to change your desktop background.
You got to.
To your
a
favorite character, obviously.
Screen cap your desktop and insert it when we're talking about it.
Yeah, you would be a Vegeta fan. I can see that.
Hell yeah, I'm a Vegeta fan.
You and Keith. But you were probably more legit for different reasons.
I just think Vegeta has good character development. If you remember from
He really does.
the early days of Dragon Ball Z when he first comes in, to
You're
now.
pathetic, Kakarot.
Yeah.
Huh, you're slightly less pathetic, Kakarot.
Yeah.
Well, to like, I don't want kids, and then later, I have kids, and I have a mustache now.
Huh, you think these are my kids?
And Goku kind of just stays the fucking same.
I don't know. And,
A man-child.
he's changed. Yeah, he's a huge man-child, but even more so in Dragon Ball Super, which is kind of ridiculous.
How many times can you rebrand the same anime?
Dragon Ball Z is pretty much going for it.
How many times can we tell the same stories over and over again?
Pretty much. I still think it's great, though.
It's some good stuff.
I've never been a Dragon Ball fan.
Yeah.
Then
The
you haven't
power
truly
the
lived.
power levels right now are kind of ridiculous. They're literally fighting gods.
It's like
Crap.
Star
Yeah.
Wars Legends kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Where, like, the yield on a turbo laser on a starship is supposed to
I
be
can't
like
remember how to
100
fucking work
megatons.
YouTube for some reason.
Why are you trying to get on YouTube?
I'm trying to see what the last video was that we put out.
It was a Hearts of Iron video. It was the peace conference when you cucked everyone.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
So now I need to put up the rest of it, which would be
That was a week
taking
ago?
out the
Finishing off the axis.
taking out the axis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, spoilers, we move on to other places.
Yeah.
You'll never guess which ones.
And
It's
then,
not Russia.
and then that'll be it for that series.
Why? Why do you do these things to me?
just trying to help him out a little bit.
Oh, man.
So that's a quick update on the lack of videos. I
See,
guess.
God, we have a lot of backlog to go up on the channel.
Well, yeah, we have.
So we have this series.
Yep.
Then we
Kaiser
have
Reich series.
our special Kaiserreich play. Get ready for that, guys. You'll only hear me slightly yell about a lot of things. Can we just cut out all that me yelling and bitching about stuff?
Gotta
Yeah.
keep it.
We need to do that.
I'm gonna trim that series down.
Because it was long and grueling.
Yeah.
We're also gonna have cooking for Luke coming up, so.
Oh yeah, get ready for cooking
Really?
for Luke, guys. Cooking with Luke, not cooking for Luke.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm never cooking for Luke
Right.
again in my life.
Did I say with or for?
Said
Oh.
four. Somebody said four. I know I said four.
Alright.
I don't know if you did anymore or not.
So Tyler, any other updates so far about the channel?
About the channel? No, I don't think
Other
so.
than fucking like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Smash that motherfucking like button.
It's just gonna be Hearts of Iron for a while.
Hit the notification bell to be part of our notification squad.
Yeah, we would do the me playing Bacchus drunk, but we just gotta get around to when
Do
we
it.
Yeah, we gotta
do
find a time to do it.
Because I'm not gonna do it on a Sunday,
No.
mainly because it's a Sabbath, and then
And then you have
I
to get
gotta
up
go
for
to
work in the morning.
Yeah, so I don't need to go to work with a fucking hangover.
Yeah.
Come on, join the club. You know, the adult club. Having hangovers and going to work on Monday.
All right, so Tyler, tell us your adventures to Athens.
Since the last podcast, I have gone to university.
Were you accepted then? Were you accepted last podcast? I can't
Yeah.
remember. Oh yeah, you were talking about how
Christ,
God, I can't remember shit we've done.
There's been a lot going on for everybody. I randomly picked a room in my dorm, and RNGesus came through, and got a sick roommate.
He's always just sick.
Yeah, he has cancer. But we do some chilling. We play some games. He's in the vape niche.
Okay.
He set the smoke alarm off in a room.
Oh, really?
Day 2 of being there. We came up with a new mixed beverage. It's the Kool-Aid bursts, like the plastic bottles you'll get with like the twist top.
Yeah.
And
What is this, non-alcoholic?
you squeeze one of those in a cup.
Yeah.
And then you take 2 shots of vodka and put it in there.
That sounds good.
It is. It is good. He really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
He really enjoyed them. Like, really enjoyed them.
Explain.
He had like 2 or 3 and started calling his ex-girlfriend. And then he put like 5 shots of vodka into a cup and poured a Monster in it. And I'm like, boy, are you trying to die?
Wow,
Holy.
that's...
You trying to die, boy?
I remember when I was doing when I made Jaeger bomber, like, did you actually make Jaeger bombs with a Monster, with Red Bull? I'm like, no, I just took shots of Jaeger.
Who would make a...
No, that's what Jaeger bombs are, actually. We got it wrong. It's not dropping into another beer.
That's how you just drop a shot into stuff. That's a bomb.
Yeah, but like you drop it into Red Bull.
Well, I guess someone's retarded.
Yeah, but that's a popular thing to do, and I don't feel like doing
Dying.
that. Yeah.
I don't feel like dying. I've spent too much money on college to die.
Come on, it's not that much.
I have to take a bus to go eat food, man.
Except for... Oh,
Except for
tell
when I
us,
go to Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, tell us about those trips and why you take them.
And I go to Firehouse Subs because I'm too lazy to go all the way back down to a dining hall. That's pretty much it.
Not because you're salty or anything?
Oh, there was one day where I was playing... So I bought Europa Universalis 4.
Yeah.
Also known as the DLC Mothership. I was sitting there playing it one day, and I decided to play my ancestors in the Kingdom of Bavaria. And I had no idea how warfare worked. So I entered into an alliance with a country I was trying to annex through marriage.
Mm.
I was getting pretty close. And it's like, oh, this small German country has gone to war with another small German country. Do you accept the call to arms? Yes, declare war, or no, lose prestige, break treaty.
Okay.
I chose yes. And I marched one of my armies of 9,000 troops into this small, like, 1-province statelet. And then it said, another thing popped up while I was sieging the castle, and it was like, there's a land dispute between a noble and a member of the clergy. Whose side you take? It's like, choose the clergy. A rebellion will occur.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's choose the nobleman. Minus 100 papal influence. You may be excommunicated. And I was just remembering, the kingdom of Aragon got excommunicated and Castile declared war on them. What do I do? Let me choose the clergy. And there are like 13,000 strength armies that popped up.
Holy shit.
I have one army of 9,000 soldiers. I have no idea how to raise levies at this point. I have no idea how to do it. And so I just like get destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of 10.
And then I got salty and hungry and I went down to Firehouse Subs.
I think that's what I called you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm salty right now.
Not as salty as you when you play any game.
That's
or do
bullshit.
anything.
What you mean? Don't give me that look.
Yeah, I have not played much Europa Universalis.
Mm.
But for the people who watch this that are interested in our Hearts of Iron series, which is pretty much the only reason you come to this channel. I played a game as Iraq recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I conquered the Saudis, the Omanis, the Yemenis, the Iranians, the Afghanis. Went to war with the Soviets. I got gypped out in the peace conference. I got no Soviet land.
Wow. Who took it all?
Germany and Japan.
Okay.
Romania got Ukraine and Sevastopol and all that. This is kind of stupid, guys. And then the British declared war on me.
Yeah.
So I kicked all their people out of those colonies in the Middle East, and then half my army got encircled in Egypt, and then they all died.
Holy.
So I lost the game.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, because I only had like 400,000 manpower left, and that was on service by requirement with a Prince of Terror with the Coring States mod.
What is the Coring States mod?
You go to being able to recruit 18% of the population in non-core states. So instead of having that really small cap, you go up to 18% of the population with 20 with the Prince of Terror. But I'm still only able to draw 1/5 of the pop out of these things. I was getting fucked. Because America was in the Allies at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's having fun, though. I've also been playing Pokemon Silver. Maybe, just maybe, I'll record some of that.
Oh, you're playing it on an emulator?
Yeah. I've never had an actual hard copy Pokemon Silver. I have like 3 copies of Pokemon Gold, though. Only one of them works now, because the other 2, like, the batteries died, and the GBC games, I think, when the battery dies, it explodes. So... So yeah, some stuff.
That's all about Athens.
Well, I've been going to class, like the Great Eclipse that happened this past Monday. I was in field measurement lab, so we were out in the woods measuring distances and mapping and shit.
Just staring at the bitch.
The sun?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't bitch made. I don't need no glasses for that shit.
Okay.
Well, that's why your glasses are thicker now.
No, I mean, I'm blind. Can't see anything. I have not been doing much at all.
Like, you don't even text me, you just Snapchat me now.
I just kind of Snapchat everybody. I don't text Louis either, I just Snapchat him.
Still gotta get your...
I don't reply half the time, but I still see them.
I know you see it.
Okay.
I can see when you see it.
Just to see he's all open. Fucker.
I don't know, it's like Louis doesn't care about my friendship.
You can see if I've opened them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that works?
Yeah.
let me show you quickly.
I did not even know that, man.
So Luke, what's been up with you?
Not much, really.
Well, you got some new stuff.
Well, like the other day at work, this guy we work with, he is extremely lazy. Practically, we're standing up at the front desk waiting for people to walk in. If someone pulls up, if I don't notice it and I see him walking away, I know someone pulled up. Because, like, as soon as someone will pull up to the store, he'll walk the fuck away and go hide in the back of the store.
Okay.
But his main job is, because he just jumps on it for anyone else can and no one else wants to do it, is to check stuff in and put prices on everything. I kid you not, we get it Monday. If I did it, or if other coworker Lee did it, would have it done in 2 days. He can stretch this out from Monday to fucking Friday. There's no point. And I swear to God, he hides some stuff, like smaller stuff, because like everything's put up because we all jump in, or Chad gets on to him about how slow he's going. He'll go back there and pull up a box from God fucking knows where and price that. But he's a horrible forklift driver. He came in one day and claimed that one of the truck drivers says, man, you're the best forklift driver I've ever seen. And we all just look at each other going, just knowing he's full of shit. So the other day, it was actually Monday, was getting some...
Did he stare at the sun, or did you?
No, I wore a welder's mask to look at it.
Does that work?
Yeah. Well, I put on a torch thing that's kind of the same.
Yeah.
torch goggles, and then I put a welding mask over that and looked at it. It doesn't hurt your eyes at all. So I'm just sitting there, and what the thing is, we put it into the store, and we slide it in, and then we put a piece of wood in between that pallet and the next one so you can slide it further back. So I'm just sitting there waiting for him, because there's no point in me going over to the truck and like helping him do that, because there's nothing I can do. I'm just sitting there, and I just hear a big old boom. He hits the back of the box in truck. And
God, look at that peak on the.
I know. I'm just going, what the fuck? And I look over there, and I see a whole bunch of dust all around it. And then like he like halfway has the pallet on the forklift, like it's teeter-tottering.
Yeah.
And these are vanities, with wood and porcelain. I don't know how he didn't crack them.
What the fuck?
But I went over there to the truck after he left, and I started unloading some pipe off of it. I said, "What happened?" He says, "I don't know. He just hit me with a fucking pallet." He hit that driver with a fucking pallet of hardware.
What?
Oh, man.
So needless to say, I don't stand near him with a forklift.
Yeah.
Alright, and there was another time that happened. A treated truck came, and he got dumped with a forklift. So the guy's like, we only have about 6 bundles of wood on there. So Rob starts unloading them. That's the co-worker's name. And the truck driver's like, I'll just walk to Dairy Queen and get some food and come back. He's expecting all the shit to be gone. No. It takes him that fucking long. And Dairy Queen's but what? How far away from Bohannon's?
It's not that
Sixth
far.
of a mile,
Yeah.
maybe. Not long, not far at all. Probably walk there in maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah. And that's pretty much my week. Other than that, it's been...
Well, you did make a significant purchase.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5?
No.
Oh, the gun. That's right. Well, I bought several guns with that, but yeah. I bought an
Bought
antique...
several guns.
No. I bought an antique pistol that works. It's like about 90 to 95 years old. But it's 1927. It's...
That's exactly 90.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly 90. And it's actually it's a copy of a Colt M 1911 that the Argentinas made. Colt gave them manufacturing parts to take over there, and so it's pretty cool. This is gonna have some 45. I'm gonna use it for self-defense. Just gotta get carry license.
All right.
And other than that, it's been just playing a shit ton of Smite because I got nothing else better to do.
Shit ton of Smite.
Yeah.
Well, how's your Smite game going?
It's going pretty well. I'm playing Conquest now because there's one of my friends who wants to make a team.
Really?
Yeah. And pretty much all he can really play is Ganesh and Zongwei.
Who?
Come on.
Yeah. Well, he can play some Capri, but he's not that great. I'll be playing Scotty and I just get raped with the asshole, and then
What?
there's nothing I can do because she doesn't have a escape.
Yeah.
Because he'll go in as Ganesh. He'll just straight up go in on a character, and then just have 3 people come up behind me.
That happens.
Yeah, but he's like legit wanting to make a team.
Wow.
Yeah.
He wants to make an MLG team.
Well, esports, yeah.
He wants to be the next Cloud9. What's another one? That's the only name I know.
I don't know any Smite teams.
The Geico team.
Geico is that one.
Geico has a team.
The next Cloud9. The next. I don't know.
Oh, so Louis, what's your impression about the Mercy change?
I have no idea.
They changed her.
I like that you know so much about Overwatch, but you don't even own the game.
The thing, let's see. I know they've been making changes consistently for a while now on several characters at this point.
Here's the biggest change thus
But
far.
I haven't kept up with it at all.
Biggest change thus far is Mercy's ult is no longer team res.
How does it work?
Gets now team res is not team res, it's individual res, and you can do it every 30 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her
That's like Capri almost, I think.
her ult is...
Wait a second. So you're telling me that she's allowed to res
One player.
One player every 30
seconds.
seconds. But Roadhog is not allowed to hook and kill someone every 8 seconds.
Right.
That's kind of gay. Her ult now
I
just...
see how it is.
Her ult now just like... I think it does like this AoE version of her like staff beam.
Okay.
At like a higher decibel. So she turns into Lucio.
Okay.
This is basically what I'm gathering. Maybe.
I love how you know so much about Overwatch, but you don't own the game, though.
It's because it shows up in feeds of stuff that I look at.
Oh.
I mean, I like the game.
Do you know what the...
Just not enough to buy it.
Do you know what the rework to D.Va was? I heard she has some sort of... She, like, fires rockets now or something?
D.Va has been reworked as well. Her passive, like, anti-projectile shield has been nerfed to hell. And,
Come on.
And to balance that out, now she has micro missiles.
Is that, like, an alternate fire mode, or is that an ability? Or is that just a primary fire?
Does it actually balance her out?
I think it's a secondary fire.
Okay.
And it's basically Faraz ult with slightly less power.
Man, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
At this point?
No, Roadhog gets 2 mines.
Roadhog gets 2 mines?
Yeah. And his fucking crazy tire thing, I call it the big wheel.
That's Junkrat.
Yeah. Yeah, I messed up. Junkrat has 2 mines.
Okay.
And his crazy tire now does even more damage. And is more controllable.
Okay.
But the biggest rework now is when Reinhardt has his shield up, he can look around.
Oh.
Like he can pan side to side. That's actually the biggest rework.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm not sure how... I mean, the Junkrat 2 mines and bigger explosion, I mean, that's whatever. I don't know how I feel about that Mercy thing. That sounds fucking ridiculous. What the hell?
Let's take Lucio.
Dude, was that supposed to be a nerf?
I think it was just a total rework.
Oh.
Like, D.Va got a rework to make her more offensive.
See, I haven't been keeping up with how people... I haven't been keeping up with the meta at all.
You just go in and play sometimes.
Since Season 5. So, I haven't played at all since, What's-His-Face came out, Doomfist. I mean, I haven't even tried to play the game since he came out.
Yeah, so Terry Crews is just kind of like walking around destroying people.
Pretty much. I've seen that they've nerfed him like several times since he's come out. At least twice.
It made him too strong.
Have you played any Smite?
No.
Yeah, they came out with a new god, Artio, that's a Guardian.
REO?
Artio.
REO
RTO.
Speedwagon.
No, Artio.
The band.
No.
Can't fight the ceiling
Oh
anymore?
my god. But she has lifesteal. She's a true transition god. But she has a lifesteal, a slow, and root.
I thought you were going to say she's a true transgender god.
No, but she has
Oh,
in her mage state, she has like a root, a lifesteal, another ability attack that's also a lifesteal. Then when she swaps to a bear, it's just pure damage and one run. She's practically an assassin.
Oh.
She's not as broken as Guan Yu when he first came out, but...
Okay. That's good, I guess.
I mean, just look at Guan Yu and tell me he does not deserve to be broken.
He's not broken anymore, but he was severely broken when he first came out. Like, I looked at all the top 5s and top 10s of broken gods of release. No one can top Guan Yu.
Yeah, because you love those top 10 clickbait videos.
Yeah. I actually looked that one up.
Oh, you
Yeah.
looked up a clickbait video.
Yeah, I was just... Actually, no.
I mean, is it clickbait, though, if you look it up?
Yeah.
With the intentions of clicking on it?
I mean, it's clickbait, but he sought it out. The mother clickbait.
It was actually from a channel I like watching, though.
Top10s.net.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
.org.
Ooh.
You gotta get it right.
Ho, ho. I do subscribe to Top Mojo, but that's...
Wow.
I only done it for the music top 10s. Other than that, I don't look at it. There's a lot of anime ones, though. A lot of anime ones.
Well, it's because weebs like to clickbait.
Yeah.
Weebs love clickbait.
Mm.
Like, we need to start being clickbait. We need to start putting our titles in all caps and like have like gone sexual in the title.
Never just put fucking click this. Yeah, we should do that. One title to be fucking click this.
I don't know. There's a
No, you can't have fucking in the title.
No, you have F, money
F
symbol,
and
and yeah, and then ing.
or we could have don't click this.
Or F or
Reverse
FUC.
psychology them.
Or just put hashtag don't click.
Hashtag cookie clicker, which I started playing again on my
Really?
computer.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it as fun as your phone?
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna know.
It's a lot harder, actually. Because everything costs so much more money. I guess it's because...
Boy, get them mods.
I don't feel like modding. My roommate started playing it as well. And turns out when he was in high school...
I just imagine walking into your room.
No, he wrote a program to automatically click at like 80 times per second.
Oh, shit.
And he'll just put the cursor on that thing and just do his homework while he's just clicking.
What if he just forgets about it and buys shit?
God.
Yeah, he's done that a few times. One time he opened up like 47 tabs.
Or like the instant buy on Amazon, that'd be horrible. It's like a $55 item.
How would you even get on that with that macro on?
I don't know. Drunk?
When he's drunk, he loses his motor control. It's pretty funny.
So you said he's making a game?
Yeah, he is, actually.
What type of game is he making?
Well, he calls it a roguelike, but to me it seems like Dragon Quest.
Man, the problem with... I didn't say this at the time when you asked me what I thought of roguelikes, but the problem with roguelike is, what the fuck does that even mean?
He's going to pull up
I'm
his
gonna
phone to
Google
see.
it.
I mean, I have no idea what that means, honestly.
Is it like Witcher and Skyrim type of shit?
Nah. No.
See, I'm just imagining
Also,
a
the
game
genre-
like Rogue.
This is also something I've wondered. Oh, is there a game called Rogue?
Yeah.
Is that why it's called roguelike? Because they're like the game Rogue?
Roguelike is a term used to describe a subgenre of role-playing video games that are characterized by a dungeon crawl through procedurally generated game levels, turn-based gameplay, tile-based graphics, and permanent death of the player character. Alright, so Dungeons & Dragons is actually a roguelike. It says that explicitly right here.
Oh.
Mm.
Well then.
Yeah, the 1980 game Rogue is considered the forerunner and the namesake of the genre.
Okay.
God, you connected all those dots without even knowing.
I was just wondering. Well, I wasn't sure. I was wondering if, was there a game called Rogue? So it's roguelike? Or is there a genre of games called Rogue Games?
Yeah.
And these are roguelike.
I thought it was a genre at first.
And it's a subgenre called roguelike.
Yeah.
Weren't you listening?
I
What
hate
else
you,
saying?
Tyler.
But yeah, the thing with roguelikes I've seen is that a lot of them look the same. So the only one I'm familiar with is Binding of Isaac, where you go from room to room, you kill enemies, you find items that give you power-ups, there's permadeath.
Graphics are disgusting.
It's RNG. Graphics are disgusting, yeah.
Well, just the Binding of Isaac. Because when I was
Yeah.
a freshman in college, there was a dude who would sit like 2 seats in front of me and just play Binding of Isaac
Yeah.
during chemistry, and it was just disgusting.
Yeah, the graphics aren't bad, but like just the aesthetic of the game is disgusting.
Yeah. The aesthetic is just not my thing.
There's another one I know is Enter the Gungeon.
The Gungeon?
The
The
Gungan?
Gungeon, yeah.
Is that
I think that's
Gungan?
one.
Just like Gungan mech suits going into...
No, it's the word gun combined with the word dungeon.
Oh.
That's pretty gay, honestly.
And it's pretty much the same as Binding of Isaac, just
With guns.
with guns.
You're playing as McCree from Overwatch.
Yes,
I knew.
Yeah.
But his is looking a lot like, just straight up like a Dragon Quest game.
So you're saying it's like you walk around a map,
With 3 followers behind you.
you encounter an enemy, turn-based combat,
Right.
kill the enemy. Then you move
Yeah.
on.
His game is all about mercenary work, building a mercenary corporation. And so there's going to be dungeon crawls, there's going to be accepting contracts, there'll be base building. Right now, his
This doesn't sound roguelike at all.
well, there's permadeath of characters.
Okay.
Dungeons are procedurally generated.
Okay.
It follows roguelike stuff. It's just
I don't know, it just sounds...
like Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of just sounds like a standard RPG.
Well,
With, like, some added RNG and permadeath.
so it doesn't really matter to me. It looks like a fun game.
It doesn't matter to me either.
So I'm watching him make it. He's making it from scratch, not using engines. So he's sitting there for hours on end, just typing code on a screen. When he's not doing that, like, he got bored one day in Chinese, I think, and he wrote out the code on paper to type in when he got back to the room.
Some dedication right there.
Yeah, since we moved in about a month ago now, he's completely reworked the game twice. He pulled all-nighters to do it. I don't know how he's alive. But yeah, he went from, like, this weird, like, caching system.
Is he like popping Adderall to do all this?
Probably.
Or is he just
I think
straight
he does,
up that
yeah.
determined?
No, I think he does.
Oh.
Yeah. Straight up. He went from, like, this weird caching system that would, like, randomly build characters to a table-based system that randomly builds characters. And so, just the difference from how it looks in the code, it goes from looking like our spaghetti factories in Factorio to looking very crisp, clean.
I see.
And with several more pages.
So does he have is it playable in any way?
He just recently made combat playable. He's been working on core mechanics before he moves on to other stuff.
Yeah.
So what he started with is he started with combat. He wants to make combat work before he moves on to... Well, actually, first he made random dungeon generation. Then he made combat. And then he's going to move to moving in the overworld. It's like actual having sprites moving and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I think he's going to start with... What's he going to do after movement? I think he's moving on to, like, the taking a job mechanic. And I think he's just going to keep expounding on that over and over again.
What are his ideas? Is it just going to be turn-based combat?
Yeah. Right now, his working sprites are sprites that he ripped from Final Fantasy games, the old school ones.
Like Final Fantasy Tactics? That far back?
I mean, like, one. It looks like SNES stuff. It's not a bad look, honestly.
No.
It's reminiscent of Dungeons of Fate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's some fun stuff so far.
Sounds pretty cool.
I mean, I'm going to play it. He already has a business plan. Put it on Steam.
You gotta watch out. Oh, he's gonna try and get it on Steam.
He's going to put it on Steam. He's probably going to have it a free-to-play game.
I don't even know how you get a game on Steam these days.
Me either. But he bought a license. He's bought 2 licenses.
How much
for coding? A lot.
Wow.
To code, for a license to create content for Windows, is like $100 a month, I think he said.
Oh, wow.
The license to code for iOS, which is what he's coding on, and then he copies his code into Windows and modifies it to run run on Windows. He's doing that in a Windows 7 emulator on a MacBook.
Okay.
But he said the iOS one costs like $350 a month.
Good Lord.
So he's trying to do everything as fast as possible.
Right, yeah.
But his business model is to make it a free-to-play game on Steam. Or make it like 99 cents.
Where you just buy, like, stuff to look cool.
Or you just, like, buy, like, little add-ons.
Is his goal to just get people to play it?
Pretty much. He wants it to be free or really cheap, and then he's going to have, like, new class, 99 cent. Or expanded thing right here, 99 cent. Or easy mode, $25. Easy mode, where there's not, like, permadeath and shit.
There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta be careful, though, if you do it too much. Because that pisses people off. You don't want to be Paradox Interactive. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't want to be EA. People are kind of tired of that. But, I mean, when it's a free game, it's a lot less to complain about. He also wants to put it on iOS for phones and Android. Yeah.
But I mean, if you like put skins, look how much people will spend on like skins for free to play games.
Dude, you have no idea. You have no idea about people buying hats for pay to play games.
Yeah, but that's for
TF2.
That's for multiplayer though.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have anyone to show the skin off to,
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's just astounding how much people will pay just to look cooler on a game.
Well, yeah.
But there's a lot to look forward to in the future.
Mm.
From my roommate.
So does he already have like some sort of story for the game?
I mean, the story is
made up.
Get rich, make a big company, steamroll your competition.
Mm.
So it's sort of that just like kind of loose kind of goal that you just strive for regardless.
Mm.
To me, it feels like Cookie Clicker, where
so
there's no real reason why you're doing all this.
I guess basically what I'm asking is, what is the end game?
The end game is where you destroy 2 other factions, and you just get this one to win. That's the end game.
Okay, so you can like win the game.
Yeah, you win the game.
Okay.
Like until you get there, it's just sort of you're just striving for it. You're not really It's like it doesn't really matter why you're doing it. It's just you're doing it.
Hmm. Oh, gotcha.
It's one of those kind of games. It's just just fun.
Hmm.
I am kind of bad at explaining about this though, as everyone at home is probably thinking.
I think I've got it.
Luke doesn't. But it's about what's expected. Yeah. So, did I tell you what we named the Kool-Aid vodka mix?
No.
We called them Dirty Toddlers.
Alright.
So he'll just be sitting there, dirty toddler in hand, typing with like one hand.
Okay.
Is he forming a drinking problem now?
I think he's always had one.
Oh.
Like you have?
I don't have a drinking problem though.
Do you? You never get it in your mouth, man.
What?
You never seen the movie Airplane?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, you go around and talks about having a drinking problem. He just has like this cup of water and just like spills it like all over his chest.
No.
Dude, the movie Airplane is so good. Like, holy shit. I love that movie. As a matter of fact, we can watch it as soon as we finish podcasting here.
You have it?
No.
Oh.
It's on Netflix.
Oh. Is it still?
Probably. It's made in the 80s.
They move a lot of... What the fuck is that? Oh, Death Note the movie is...
Is it the live action one?
I'm not sure. It just came out, so that's why it's...
I mean, I'm not watching it.
No, I'm not watching it either.
Death Note.
What's the name
Death
of it?
Note was ruined for me the moment
Elle died.
Elle died, yeah.
Because that was the entire plot.
And then they... Why do you do this? You kill off Elle, and then you bring in a character that is literally identical to Elle.
Except
To
not
replace
as
him.
good.
Except not as good, because...
Because then they brought in Milla.
No, only Spy Hard is there, so no.
Why would you do that?
Airplane isn't there anymore.
I don't fucking understand.
Wait, Malaysia 370, the plane that vanished, is on there, though.
Let's not watch that.
Okay. Oh, man. So that's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
You've been chilling up in Athens.
I've been reading some manga too.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's because I don't have much to do anymore.
Hmm.
I've been playing Oblivion as well.
Hmm.
Might record that just for fun. Because I know Oblivion is nearly 10 years old at this point.
Yeah.
I think it is 10 years old at this point.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good game. I like it. And not even just from nostalgia.
Mm.
So I played it when it came out because my sister had bought it. And I was playing it on my PS3. And so I played it when I was like 10. But I was just so confused I didn't understand how it worked.
What game are we talking about?
Oblivion.
Oh.
Then it actually took growing up for me to actually appreciate how good Oblivion is.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of a game like that.
I mean, my name right now, my character is, his name is Gucci Mane, but white.
Mm.
That's his name. Gucci Mane, but white. Luke, why did you send me a picture?
Just so you'd have it.
What the fuck is
I'm trying to
this?
think of a game like that I played when I was young and enjoyed it, but when I got older, it's more enjoyed. Like, do you have a game like that, Louis?
I feel like I do, but I can't remember. The thing is, I haven't played anything from when I was younger.
No, it's been a while since I played it, but like...
Well, I mean, I didn't play that many games when I was younger, to be honest.
RuneScape.
That was like, that's the one big game I can remember. Super Mario 64, I remember.
I mean, coming back to RuneScape, I mean, I had never played it as a child, like y'all, well, like you had, Bluey. I had, like, dabbled in it with people who had the game, so I never had it. I never had it.
Dabble,
Yeah. Did a little bit of dabbling.
I've never played RuneScape.
Watched some people play it. And then when, it was like a couple of years ago in college, when you're like, man, I want to play RuneScape. Then we just like hit up RuneScape. It's like, man, this is so much better than I remember. I just want to sit here and mine and cut trees all day.
No.
Grand Theft Auto is bringing out an MMO.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just saw a commercial for that on YouTube today.
That's why they're not. That's why they haven't been working on a new, like, game.
Yeah, but the thing is that's gonna be a colossal flop. I mean, I can just see it now.
The GTA
Online.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a colossal flop. I'm just predicting it now.
If
I have found.
Can I fuck hookers like a normal GTA, but instead it's people RPing.
And they give you your address, and it turns out they're a real hooker. And then Rockstar will shut it down.
One of the hardest tutorials and the hardest game has been the SpongeBob game on the GameCube. You ever played that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty lit.
That shit was hard.
That was a good-ass game, too.
It was a good game, but it was fucking hard. For, like, the age group they were, like, shooting for, there was no... that was a game...
I don't know, you'd be surprised.
That was one of the games I played when I was younger, enjoyed it, and played it when I got older, and had a different respect for it. It was a fucking SpongeBob game.
Honestly, if you take, like... If I was, like, 8 when I tried, like, Dark Souls or Demon Souls or any of the Souls games, I would have fucking finessed that shit. I was so good at games when I was little, and these days I just suck so bad. Like, I will say the most aggravating, and not just hard, tutorial I ever did was the Hearts of Iron 4 tutorial, invading Ethiopia. Because I accidentally figured something out about the game and skipped ahead into the tutorial by accident.
Yeah.
And then I had done it before the prompt came up. And so I've pretty much exhausted everything I can do. And then I had no idea how to do what I was supposed to do. Like, I drew a front line on Ethiopia. And then I, like, bullshitted a little bit inside of Italy. I did, like, 2 things, and the tutorial ended. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? It skipped.
Yeah.
And in the end, I figured it out. I think I'm pretty good at Hearts of Iron now. I'm not, like, just drive a truck into Moscow good. But I think I'm pretty good. I'm good enough.
I don't know how people do that. I seem to, whenever I want to do that, I just get caught, like, halfway there.
It's just, I need to get better at encircling enemies. But at the same time, I'm also too lazy to micromanage. I mean, I micromanage, but I'm too lazy to just micromanage the whole front.
I still remember that time when I was playing Hearts of Iron. I was showing how to move front lines and whole things. And then I can't remember if I saw Louis, or you showed me where I can pick one division and make him move. I was so happy and overjoyed that I can micromanage.
Like, yeah, you could personally command.
Yeah, I liked that. I was like, oh, that's amazing. Just to me, I just love that part of it.
Next time we play Hearts of Iron, we need to have
I just need to be trained a little bit more, because I was like having MPs going into war. You remember that?
That's fine.
But no, I didn't know.
Desperate times.
Well, no, it wasn't for desperate times. It was a whole army I built up that I was trying to ask Cody. It's like, hey, how do I build these other people I made? Oh, you just do this, this, and this, and this. It does it all for me. It doesn't show me. And then sends them to do stuff. I'm like,
thanks, Cody.
Alright. That will suffice for right now. And then later on, we're trying to take the country. It's like, Luke, why is there MPs over here? I don't know.
You put them there?
Like, I had Mountaineers that could have been helpful in some parts I was trying to take over, but I didn't fucking have them. They were ready. Our military knew how to make them, but motherfucker, we didn't make them. Making shit. I made like 28 divisions of military police.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I need to make better use of paratroopers and naval invasions.
Paratroopers are OP.
They really are, but I've never used them. I've never even tried to use them.
I've used them a few times. I mean, I suck with them. I mean, I had the great idea one time of just, like, line them all up in a big line that reaches to a port.
Okay. Yeah.
I, like, cut Britain in half once with that before. I was, like, from Hull to somewhere on the other coast.
Holy.
And I was trying to bring troops into Hull, and then people were getting cut off. There were screams. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
I cried.
Yeah. Like, what... I mean, I've seen people do it. What you do is you get a lot of them.
And you drop them everywhere.
You just drop them on, like, every major victory point, pretty much. And try and get a port, if you can.
I mean, that's what you want. That's the goal. It's not what it's going to happen, but it's the goal. So we're basically a Paradox interactive channel now. Unless we can somehow diversify.
We need to diversify, somehow.
We need to invest in gold.
Yeah.
Because this is like 2009 up in here now.
I don't know of any ideas for diversifying, though.
This would just be like a...
I don't know what else.
You want to play that entire playthrough of the paid-for version of Ant War, don't you, Luke?
That's the only way you can get to it now. I tried going back through primarygames.com and you can't get to it.
Oh, man, that is...
Like, I was just going to do like a little teaser. I mean, because it'd be easy to do. But I'm going to ask Cody if I can just borrow his computer.
He has 2 gaming computers.
I know. I'm going to ask him, but he's so weird about... He's weird about that, though. I haven't asked him if I can borrow it yet, but I just got a feeling he's going to be weird about it.
Just, like, put a deposit on it.
I guess.
Because he's going to give you...
I'll just be like, look, you still haven't fixed my TV, so just...
Look, my TV's the deposit. But why aren't you, like, promoting our podcast to people online that you're making connections with?
Because I'm not recording any of them yet.
And?
I told him to look at the Drunken Dark Souls, but that's not that great of a thing.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was funny in person.
I don't think we captured that in that video, though, did we?
What?
Just how funny it was. I still don't know how fucking lucky y'all said I was when I went up to that one skeleton and, like, double hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed that one.
It essentially transformed. Remember the tutorial boss?
Yeah.
It does that.
It essentially does that.
Yeah.
Except a little stronger than the first boss.
The only thing I realized was, because I have seen some duels in Dark Souls, that I really was doing those rolls pretty sweetly, though.
Yeah.
Right?
The more intoxicated you got, the better you were rolling for some reason.
And, that's what I found out in Smite. After, like, the second beer, I'm doing better.
Mm.
Just release your inhibitions.
I guess. So that's
Yeah.
the thing is, I don't know how that Drunken Rockets is going to go, because what if I just get better and don't die?
So the problem with that Dark Souls video was, when people go and click on it, like someone playing a game and they get drunk, they're expecting the person
Shit-faced.
playing to get, like, shit-faced. They're, like, talking in a drunken stupor. They're doing stupid stuff.
And you just turned into a fucking tomato and got better.
You're not like that.
Mm-mm.
You were pretty much normal.
But the other problem we had is a new game, and I couldn't really say much nor make a lot of jokes. I'm trying to focus on, playing the game and figuring it out.
Oh God, on heaven though, that was a fun day. That entire day was pretty fun.
Remember, I fell the fuck asleep driving too.
You did.
With my eyes open as well.
You did.
Like I legit just like slumped my head over for a second.
It was scary.
Just took a deep breath and went, holy shit! Tyler's like, what? I was like, I fell asleep. Just in the middle of making driving.
God, another thing that was going on at the same time was people would just fly up behind him, get this far from his ass, and then just go and around him.
What the hell?
And I'm going like 5 over.
And he would speed up, It's like, the speed limit's like 70 through there. He sped up from 75 to 80. Still doing it. 80 to 90. Still doing it. 90 to 100.
Dude, I was hitting 100 and people were
He was going over
what?
100 and people were still just flying around him like he was standing still.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Now, I get my truck isn't built for speed at all. But still, that's just...
I'm going 100 miles an
Right,
hour
the
in the
fucking
right
Autobahn,
lane
like,
and
what's going
people
on
are
here?
still just flying.
No, yeah, I'm going 100 just to pass the truck. And people are up on my ass. As soon as I let go, they're just fucking gone.
What the?
Dude, there are people flying up right behind you in the right lane doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Making some crazy shit, guys. No, Louie, I am really digging this this bedspread you got going on right here on your bed.
Oh, the frogs and shit.
It's got like frogs wearing clothes.
It's no longer airplanes and
yeah,
roads.
it's not airplanes and cars anymore.
Bruh.
They're all saying hop into bed.
If you take a girl home.
Bring your girl home.
Whenever,
Lay her down with frogs.
and this is after your family's out here too.
Hey baby, you want to see my frogs? I guess it's better than cum stains.
It's like you got game. You get the girl, bring her to a twin size bed with frogs.
With the life-size cutout of Homer Simpson's hair.
In the first Spider-Man movie poster.
And then the framed Yu-Gi-Oh pictures on the wall.
Understand, like the kid pictures of you are understandable because your mom, but like
Yeah.
the Yu-Gi-Oh,
Framed Yu-Gi-Oh pictures.
the Homer Simpson, okay, that's
Look,
not
man.
too bad. But the Spider-Man and the
Look, man.
I know the sick TV makes up for a lot of it.
I like
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I like Yu-Gi-Oh. What's the problem?
And there's not a problem. There's not a problem for us.
No.
The problem is when you bring a girl back to slay some pussy.
yeah.
Because then she's going to go from like dripping wet to just like purely interested in your life.
Yeah.
Mm.
And there's
That's a problem.
Yeah.
yeah.
And mine was like, oh, Irish flag. Oh, American thing right there. The cross. Little guilty.
And it's, a large picture of the Beatles after they turned to shit.
Yeah.
And is that a VHS TV combo from 1999?
Yeah, it's in my room.
Yeah, there's
It's
also
just too
that.
fucking heavy to get out now.
Says the man who lifts 200 pounds of concrete in one go every day.
No, it's just aggravating to move. It's just awkward. It's just fucking retarded.
So you're a bitch.
A little bit. Hey, we could shoot it with tannerite. With tannerite.
How would you want to get the tannerite in it?
Just put it behind. I don't know. Just put it in front of it. So we don't have the shrapnel goes that way instead of towards us. Because that's how explosions work.
Are you okay?
I just gotta figure out what to do with that bottle of activated tannerite I have sitting in a hot car.
That's still there.
It's
Yeah.
not heat based.
Yeah, I know.
Well, since Isaiah wants to shoot a gun for the first time in his life, we can just like
I still
take him out there.
Still,
Get it, boy.
to this day, my dad and my two brothers say the SKS is accurate. When I hit the tannerite, when me and my older brother went to shoot it, when I wasn't fucking aiming, I just went, just shot. Just picked it up, put it on my shoulder, pulled the trigger, didn't look down the sights, and hit it.
Yeah, it's like, see, accurate. I wasn't aiming.
It's like, I wasn't even trying.
Wasn't aiming. How's it accurate?
We actually hit the tannerite with your gun quite often. It's just
We
didn't
hit
have
it, we hit it more than 10 times.
Yeah, it's just we didn't hit the actual tannerite,
Mm.
and we had too much open space in that container to make it explode.
There is so much open space in the container, and I'm just shooting at it. I mean, every single time...
We're not this bad at shots.
Every time that I shot at it, we would see dirt come up behind it.
Yeah,
And we're thinking, how in the fuck is dirt coming up behind it, and it's like dead behind it, and it's not hitting it?
and then it's like make a firecracker sound when we finally hit like the bottom of the thing.
Mm.
You see, we were too good at shots. We were aiming right in the middle.
Yeah, but then I got a Coke bottle, the pop top ones, the glass ones, and I filled that straight to the brim, and that's a better.
Wait, you put explosives in a glass bottle?
Yeah.
Are you fucking retarded?
No, we shoot with a rifle.
I don't care. Are you fucking retarded?
No, it didn't get
Yeah,
to us.
yeah, you're fucking retarded.
It didn't get to us.
It doesn't matter. You're fucking retarded. Think about it.
And I did. And
You're fucking retarded. Oh, well, since it's devolved into this, I think it's about time to end.
And you have like an hour per gig of work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, you've been listening to the Bro Bros podcast. Smash that motherfucking like button.
I can still feel that that 5 o'clock coming around, that dreading, the hour before dreading going to work. But then I realize, oh, I don't work at Dairy Queen anymore.
Yeah, I have that too. So long, everyone. Good night.